Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on when you see this. And Hose is back. Alright. So, it has been a day since I recorded, which was the Persona 3 Reload episode, I guess. Man, that's headful. Your mouthful. I don't know. The ending. So, I am here now. I'm back on Genshin. It's been a little bit since it. I think 4 days since the last Genshin recording, I think. Or 5? 4. I think it's 4. But anyways, I am back. So what has happened before? What has happened?
If
So
you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together?
that's cool.
If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
Okay, I'm okay though. Anyways, some things has happened. Fuck. What was it? There's something. Oh, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom has come out yesterday, so that's cool. Maybe we'll play it one day. Maybe. We'll see, but it looks cool. I see there's a lot more hype about it, so I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. So that's the main thing. I think there's something else, though. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. But anyways, last time we went ahead and we went through the pilgrimage.
I just saw a brick that wasn't properly stacked.
Shh.
What should I do? Now it feels. Ah!
Okay. We went through the pilgrimage tournament, which we were Kachina, fighting through the tournament. We were first teamed up with Mualani to do a little like team battle. What you looking at? Anyways, and then we went ahead and did our individual fighting tournament, which Kachina swept through them all, of course, until the end of the final battle, which we needed to fight Mualani. Mualani and Kachina had a very good fight, but in the end, Kachina reigned victorious and joined in the team of the Night Wars. So now she's gone down there, we don't know what's going on. In the meantime, though, while Kachina and the team is doing that down there with the Abyss, even though, you know, she's right here, the Traveler and Paimon went with Mualani to go to their tribe area, the people of the springs.
If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together? If so, yeah!
We went to the people of the springs. We went through there. We were having a little fun time, but until the Abyss attacked. And then there was a conflict with one of the people within the town, which is like the auntie to some people. And she was apparently had a lot of abyssal corrosion or something like that. I forgot the official name for it. But we found out we were able to fix her because of our power with the volume back in the beginning of the game, and I forgot about that for a little bit. But she may not have a lot of time to live, and that is where we're at now. We'll see what's going on now. Apparently the next quest is called a decision, whatever that means. I don't know. Very interesting. But anyways, I think the volume might sound a little different. Hopefully it's still as good as earlier. Hopefully. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna have to check it later if it's still good or not. But this is what we're walking with. But actually, let me move my seat in. And then I've actually done a little bit of grinding. I've gotten a lot more things here for little Kachina over here. So let's level her up. As I voice crack. There we go, and then have these. I have been gathering a lot of tomes for a long time, so now we can almost make her 90. We just need the whistle and the geo thing, which I think I do have both. Geo, and then we need whistles, blue whistles, which I hope we have. I hope. Oh, we don't have the. Oh no. It's this one, then the purple one, right? No, we need sucrose. My girl, come on, man. There we go. Oh no, we do have a green one. I'm kind of dumb. It's fine. That's enough. That's enough, anyways. Now with that, Kachina can now be level 90. Yay! Just in case, whenever this thing ends, it's perfect that we have her. Oh, also there was also a Genshin program live stream which it showed, I forgot her name, but it's the Geo character. I think we're going to see her maybe in this quest, I think. But if you watch the original trailer, she's the Geo character of that. The girl, apparently with the leaks, she's a girl with the roller skates. I don't know, she looks cool. I did kind of want her. We'll see. We're gonna have to find out. It just depends on how they work and whatnot. We'll see, but I just don't wanna give up Noel. I'm trying. Anyway, so now with that, let's go with talents. Level these up. I've gotten a bit more of these. Oh, that's for the Arlecchino boss. That kind of sucks. I don't have the Arlecchino boss. I actually haven't played it yet, so maybe I might actually record that, because I actually am interested to see what the Arlecchino's story is for the House of the Hearth. If that involves them a lot, I don't know. But that's also why I didn't play it. There's a lot of story quests which I haven't played, as airplanes flying over my house. What did I need again? Oh yeah, the conflict. Nope, Layla, please. Okay. So yeah, there's still like that here. I'll actually name out some things I kind of want. Oh my god. Then I'm kind of inclined that maybe I'll record it. But give me a moment. I know Arlecchino's like literally the #1 because she is a story quest and she's Arlecchino. So. Come on, man. Also, I did want to pull for Arlecchino, but I'm pretty sure I said this before, but it didn't work out very well. So that's cool. Anyways, any other better artifacts I have here? Maybe. Okay, nothing here. Crit rate. This one is HP. That kind of sucks. Let's see what this is. If this crit damage, I'm using it. Nope. Never mind. Deaf. See, this is good. Just, it's not deaf. If it was deaf, maybe it would have worked. Oh, some people did use deaf here, but I would rather want crit rate. I guess it's still the best we can do. Okay, let's level up what we got. Just a little more. I did a bit more artifact grinding, but I still got more of Kanich's. That was it? That was it? Than anybody else's. Okay, what? Why didn't I let me enhance more? Weird. Oh, no, why ATK? Why? Okay, whatever. So this will still play out correctly. And last one. It's alright. Nah. Let's do the rest of this one. Okay, that's okay. That's still pretty good. Okay. We're getting a lot of base, but it would be nice if we get like a crit damage, crit rate. Nope. Okay. We're doing great on these so far. Wait. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Anyways, I'm also rocking the Overload? Yeah, Overload team, which I have Chevrolet, Zhongling, or I use Dea, and then I have Raiden Shogun. But we're still using Kachina because she's still the only Sumerian character I have. Because I'm sorry, Kadich, but I'm not pulling for you. Although I do want a Chevrolet, but I'm saving it for other people. Okay, but I can pull here though. Yeah? Yeah, sure. I should probably keep him though whenever there's a new standard banner character, which I know is coming eventually. You might want to get a guide. It's whatever. But anyways, let's move on to the story. The story is this one. We have to wait 2 days apparently, so let's skip 2 days. And let's see what's going on. If we're back at Kachina, which I'm pretty sure probably are. How you guys doing? I'm doing fantastic. Finished, episode, I guess. Metroid Prime's done. Now I get to do Genshin and maybe something else. We'll see, but it's been fun. Can't wait. Getting ready for Ouija's Mansion in next week. Hey, you okay over there? Okay, we're good. Okay, I saw it move. Alright, here we go. A decision. Take a walk around the people of the springs area. Okay. Over there. Oh, is that where the secret spring is? At least in here I can actually kind of check it. Cool. Okay, good to know. Anyways, yeah. Is there anything I want to talk about before we go into this? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know, but I want to see more of this. I want to see what's going on here. Is Mulani still here? We're talking to Mulani. What's going on here? Ooh. This sounds like The Doors. I'm sorry. It really does for some reason.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
Yeah. Is the auntie okay?
Still,
is it Rhea?
time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious.
Atea, sorry.
She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs.
Of course.
Not much has changed since we first met her.
Hello,
Hey, you
Mulani.
guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
True.
Hey, Mulani!
I had some fish earlier.
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And
Oh.
Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Oh. That's not
but
good.
don't worry, the team was victorious, so the Rite of Resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Oh, good. Now, what does victorious mean? Obviously, it's not won the whole thing, but what does that mean?
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit.
I wonder if Mulani fell in battle before, too.
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mulani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything.
For real.
Think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure.
Now, I'm wondering if Aether
At
is
a glance,
controlling
it certainly
this or
seems
not.
like the only goal is total destruction.
I mean, he has to be,
The
right?
Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right?
Yeah. During the age of Conria.
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat. And
yeah.
Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss.
Interesting. So there's
Even
more
so,
activity here.
The effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
Really sounding like Zelda for a second, I'm sorry. So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe.
Exactly.
And tried to foil
We
them.
once thought that the
Okay, that's
Abyss's
interesting.
desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Night Kingdom.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various pyro archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. The people of Natlan in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it will take for this war to end?
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
Oh, that's cute. You can do it. You make me want to contribute. For real.
Be my guest. Heroes are always welcome in Natlan.
I'm definitely a
Anyway,
hero.
let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
I agree.
The
Let's see what
sea's
happened.
not going anywhere.
All right, black stone under a white stone. Still do not know what that means. All right, here we go. Let's go grab Kachina, even though she's right here. Drink some water. Oh, that was quick. Stay hydrated. Okay. What's going on here? Oh. Ba-bum, 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 bum, 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 ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Oh, cutscene? Oh! Semi-cutscene. Semi. Yeah, look at that guy breaking it. What the heck, bro? Yeah, so Kichin is the only one that's not there. Yeah, Ian-san and even the other girls there.
This place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their
Well, this
moment
guy's
of
feeling
glory.
it a little bit.
Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Yo, Kanich.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
We're all good. All
Yeah,
good.
it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve.
Yes,
by
it's
the
been
way.
4 nations now.
She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to
5
be.
nations. My bad. Five nations. I could have done better if only I'd been a bit more perceptive. I could have done better.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
So how are they gonna res
That's right.
Kachina?
Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together.
Oh.
Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Let me see how this sounds like and if it's good.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future.
Xenoblade.
That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Oh, she just turned on her hair. Oh, what? They're just like retrieving her in the flame? I thought like flames would burst out and then Kachina's just pops in the middle. I'm not gonna sing it, but the tale continues on. Glory passed through generations. Courage ignites the sky and earth. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Nope. Oh. Once more. Victory heralds Natlan's path. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm done. I'll just let them sing. I think I saw the live band. I think Genshin put out a video where they did actually sing this song, like live, I think. And it actually looks pretty cool. And they even translated it too. I think it's the same translation
I could
here.
not find Kachina within the
Huh?
Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What?
What does that even mean?
What?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
Whoops.
But something went wrong.
Huh?
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Oh boy.
Hey, you just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
For real. Salty.
The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all?
Okay,
Maybe
bro.
she got scared and ran off.
I hope you fall off.
Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't
Unless...
deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Maybe Kachina's not dead. Did they say that they witnessed her dying or something? I don't think they said that. Maybe she's just still somewhere. Hey.
Calm down,
just a guess.
Mulan. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I don't think they said
I
that
can't
they
just
saw
sit
her
here and
die
let
in
them
front of their
slander
eyes.
her like
so.
that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You.
Ooh.
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
The Pyro Archon seems to be in deep thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No.
No. She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Ay.
That's enough.
Alright, here we go. What's going on? What say
There is
you?
no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish, but now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Wimps. Babies.
I have a question, Archon.
Yeah?
My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case,
Can we do it too?
come see me in the speaker's chamber.
Can we
We
come?
should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler?
Oh.
I'd like to have a chat.
Me? Me? I didn't even think you'd
Rest
get
assured,
acknowledged so
everyone,
quickly.
I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation.
She says she knew. And then, Chaska? I think that's her name. And Ian-san is gonna
Once
go.
again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Alright.
Did she just ask us to come along?
She knows.
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Ooh boy. What shall happen here? Are we getting TP'd? Oh, thank you, game. We did. Oh. Whoa.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection.
So cute.
She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
Really?
You mean...
They found out a
The
bypass?
Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them.
I see.
To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked.
Right, that'd be weird to change tradition.
Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
For her being related whatchamacallit? With her, I guess, her element is fire. You think it'd be more fiery, but it's not bad. But I guess it's not that we're not sure that if she's the one because it's been passed on so much. I don't know.
With fewer participants,
still got a lot to think about.
The amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
Especially that the Traveler still does not have a pyro element.
The Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time? Also, I'm trying to think of things to say, but this is just a little too serious. I can't think of anything.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes?
That's right. Like in Inazuma mainly.
The Night Kingdom is something similar.
With things.
Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured, until eventually you become one with the sea of souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
Okay, but
the
how do we
abyss
do that?
poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
All right.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn more from me.
Understood.
True.
Then I'll support you in any way I
Hey,
can.
Ian-san, you haven't talked this whole
The
time. Are you
Masters
gonna
of
say
the
something?
Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom.
I see. You need to
Then
look for the
comes the
name.
hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Okay.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
It won't be a problem. I know the Abyss well.
Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Spirit
It was
speaker?
originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler,
Yes?
I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all
Truly.
about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Because we are hero.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's a bit complicated, but looks like we're really making a name for ourselves.
Things were pretty
Well, I'm gonna make a
complicated
name
at
for
the
myself
start,
here. No?
And, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
What do you mean? It's always been solid.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine.
Really?
But we can talk about that some
What
other
that
time.
mean? What that mean?
Ideally, this would be
Okay.
the perfect night for a drink.
Well, if she
and some
knows stuff
musical
about the Abyss,
ambiance.
maybe she can tell us more about
But there are
our
important
dear
things to be done.
twin
Oh,
brother,
I almost
sister,
forgot.
dearest.
Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all.
Interesting. That's interesting. So they're buddies before?
But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care
We
of
gotta
it.
learn more about
And
you,
once this is all
Malvika.
over,
And also, what is going
I'll pay
on with
Atea
my
a
Streamlabs? You good over there? Oh, Yansan and
You
Kinich
said you
stayed
didn't
by.
want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
you're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point.
Okay, sorry about that. My Streamlabs went weird, but the recording's fine. Let's continue.
As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yeah, they make a greater fight? Maybe?
Yes. Come with me.
Okay. What could that mean? Oh.
The sacred flame must never go out. Does it strike fear in the abyss? But it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Oh?
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Well, we're getting a little bit of a Himeko moment, not gonna lie. Oh.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Here we go, here we go. Oh, is he here? Hello, is the guy here? Ah, there he is, Capitano. I believe that's his name, Capitano.
A force to be reckoned with.
The guy with the black mask. Yep, El Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin.
Oh, here, you can take my weapon, I guess. She says, let me have your weapon.
Made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled. What use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Okay, so she has her Gnosis.
I don't know what you mean. But it
This
sounds
is in the
like
trailer.
this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
That's crazy,
In
though.
times of crisis,
Your weapon.
someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Oh, it's a cryo user. Well, I think so. Looks cryo.
I assume that's the end of your speech?
All right, here we go.
People like us?
Please show us a fight.
Let's do the talking!
Woo! Oh, we gotta get the hair guitar. Okay, okay. Oh. Huh? Oh, damn, big fireball. Okay. Oh my god. What the Oh? Ooh, my lord. Yep, she's being pulled, bro. I swear to god. Oh. Oh my goodness. Damn, bruh. And by the way, Capitano is not in his freaking delusion either, so I imagine he goes into delusion. Oh goodness. Woo! This is sick. Is this like the most fighting we got ever out of Genshin? I think so, right? Oh my god, it just looks like Dragon Ball right now. It's just them flying around. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. God. Oh. Nope. Goodbye, Fatui, guys. Are we good? Oh. Oh, Capitano got fricked. All right. Got a little burn there, buddy. Oh. Is he gonna escape? I think he's gonna flee.
Huh?
Yeah. Nah, too bad he lost, though. That's good.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
That was a pretty good fight scene, though. And Malvika looks good. Only Capitano was the one who got hurt.
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
Oh, yeah, he's the first.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Again, what would happen if he used his delusion, so...
Why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals.
Yep.
The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own
That's good to know. Malvika still has her Gnosis. Since it is only hers that remains, I'm pretty sure, out of everybody, so...
If they attack
she's the
again,
last one.
and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Among us.
Not necessarily.
I didn't say that last time, but it was a good idea.
This could prove to be a very valuable turn.
A
of
traitor?
events.
Who would that be?
When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Of course. I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
And the Insan's going with Malvika again.
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon.
Fire. Whee! Beautiful.
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late.
Oh, she gave up she kept up her flames. Okay.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Well, surely she shouldn't hopefully need to fight for a while. Well, that was a lot more action-packed than I would have imagined. Didn't expect Capitano to just come out of nowhere. So I can't believe in that trailer. That was just Kanich giving his weapon to Malvika. That's kind of funny. I wonder what her true weapon is. Oh. Oh, this must be from the fight.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
What she did?
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Kachina doesn't have much time left.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one
Of course she's not. She's the Himeko.
Once we find
The
Kachina's
Himeko
ancient
variant.
name,
She won't lose
we'll
yet.
head right back.
Yet.
Okay, let's just keep timing. Paimon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Well, that's all we can do. Okay. Let's keep moving. Pay the Scions of the Canopy a visit. I do have a little TP. But yeah, I had a little trouble speaking, but you know, it just, whenever serious moments like that, I can never usually talk even in persona, so. But, main thing is we need to find Kachina even though she's right here. Help her out. So I wonder what Capitano's gonna do. So he wants to reform the country? I wonder what he would do if he does. Very interested indeed. There it is. Whee! Alright, are we gonna meet the purple-haired one?
Chaska.
Whoa.
Nice to
Lucio?
see you again, Wyna.
Cool.
I'm afraid we don't
What's
have
up?
time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Come on. Can't sway our decision now.
Is something wrong, Wyna? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
I see.
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
It's split in two?
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too.
Quichi?
She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime.
Alright.
Let's get back to business. Wyna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world.
The Night Kingdom is like hopefully
a
you can
river
hear it.
flowing
Hopefully,
with
I'm
concepts.
trying to my best to not.
And the ancient
hit
name
towards
you
the
seek
mic.
is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
A fisherman?
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who's that?
Who?
Vichama, a legendary
Vichama.
warrior and scout from our tribe.
Is he a NPC or is he like a real person?
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
Okay.
If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
Does it?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Man, she got a lot of buddies
Ever since
that are
Malka
very
passed,
important.
He
Even the
spends most
Archon's
of
one
his
of
time
them.
gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops.
Atea's quite
Follow
something.
the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
All right.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
You can count on us. All right. Hello there. Are you oh yeah, you're something, huh? What do you do? Are you the one I can give my sigils to? Oh, this is a chronicle thing. We'll see if I want to make videos on that, if I ever do. Whee! Oh. Hello? Oh. NPC?
Someone admiring the scenery
yeah,
from the
NPC.
cliff tops. Ah, that must be him. Hello there. Are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
Whoa, nice voice. A lot lower than I would have thought.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
Good voice.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place.
Damn, bro.
But that would mean...
You're shaking my eardrums.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Oh my goodness. You gotta chill out with your deep,
Everything's fine.
your tone, please.
I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Malco?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Here you go. Oh, I really like looking into it. What is this? Like a telescope, but it also looks like an instrument? What is this? You gotta explain to me how this thing works.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
I see. So
Wow,
it's basically opens a portal. Okay.
I just picked
Where
up on
anybody
the
can enter
basics,
or
really.
leave.
I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go
wonder
find
if
an open
Lali
area
is one
and
of
start
the
setting things up.
characters we're
In the
gonna have. That was on
meantime,
the trailer.
I need you
think
to
so.
get 2 things for me.
The name sounds familiar.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Okay. Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Yeah, okay, I see. I guess.
What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Alright, guess it gotta be something else. We're gonna
Alright,
build
let's
another
split
portal.
up.
Shit.
See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
You wanna go with him? Because you're not playable?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
Okay.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
Well, yeah, since he has another motive to use it, so.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Agreed. Alright, we got an hour left. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let's grab the rope and the obsidian. Okay, they look to be in the same place. What? Do I actually have to go down? No. What? No, can I get one of the thing? Thank you. Is it in here? Oh, maybe it's in here. I see. Hello? There you go. I'm Uta. Uta dayo. Oh.
Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
I think so.
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Give me your entire
The
stock!
whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
I mean, that's not
Deal.
bad for me. Oh, okay. I guess it's good for her.
Wait. Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
I see.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right. That's everything. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Is this him? Is he wearing different clothing? He is wearing different clothing. Yeah. Purpose-built grappling hook. Hello there.
Excuse me. Do you sell
Are
obsidian?
you a geologist?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk
Whoa.
for sale right over there.
Just one, though.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Thank you, sir.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
Well,
I
kid.
know, it's
What the
just...
fuck?
I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one.
Yeah.
Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Most likely.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect. Beautiful.
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Are you sure?
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Is Malco a
Do you know
girl?
what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Bichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the
Did we ever go
battlefield.
to he
The
or
two
she?
made an excellent team and managed to beat back
Malco?
the
Malco
Abyss
kind of sounds
several
like a girl,
times.
but also kind of guy.
5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss.
I see.
But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Bichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Bichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
Oh, I see. It was an impossible situation. It doesn't sound like it was his fault.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself.
That's usually what happens most of the time.
Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But... anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Right, meet up with Vichama, which of course we can just grapple around. So Malcolm is somebody, this is the person he's looking for. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Ugh! I like the grapple hook, but I wish I had real Kanich for this, but I want to save it for somebody else. Oh, what a sound. Look at this magic circle over here.
Did you get everything?
Indeed.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you searching for a friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe.
Okay.
He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right?
You never know.
The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
All right. Ooh, animation.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Okay. Let's get fighting, shall we?
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Yeah, we'll grab them. If I had Mualani, this would be a little easier. Can exist in the real world for long. Make sure you pick them up as soon as possible. It's hard to keep running.
Right here.
Any more? Okay. Huh. Any more? Gimme,
Whoa,
gimme.
monsters incoming! Watch out,
Oh.
everyone!
Oh, there. Let's go.
Justice will prevail.
See how much Kachina will be now.
It's the fire! Here goes!
Torn to oblivion!
Kachina's doing pretty good. Shield.
Illusion
Oh, this is Pyro, so I need to use
Drop your
Kachina.
weapon.
Nice and spicy!
Alright, Kachina. Let's go.
Let her rip!
good there, buddy? Oh.
How much longer, Vichama?
We're halfway there.
We're getting close.
Come on, let's roll. Gimme. Okay, there's 3 here. Give me that one, give me that one. Ugh. Are we good?
Vichama!
We're good?
Quick, take it!
Oh, is that the name?
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Uh-oh.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Understood. I'll help you buy sometime.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Oh! Oh, I need to keep tapping it. Okay, I'm breaking my keyboard for this.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
I got it. I'm mashing my keyboard. I hope I don't break it. This is a new keyboard than the one I had. So, good thing I brought a new one.
This power.
Hanging in there?
I can't hold them back much longer. We're running out of time.
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly.
You're gonna break the stone.
Get back!
Oh, he's a bow user.
Wait!
Oh. He's a bow user, okay. Well, great.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
But how's
I thought
Vichama
I said
doing?
to get back.
Yeah, barely a
Yeah,
second before
bruh.
you made it go poof.
For real.
Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay. I'll be more careful next time.
Uh-huh.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Oh no, he was devastated.
Vichama!
Could you not find it?
Couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
No.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Yeah. I forgot Chaska was
What's that
animal,
in
by
your
the
hands,
way.
Vichama?
I think a lot of
It
people
looks
thought
like
she was
something's
cryo.
glowing.
This is...
Oh? What's that? Huh? Is that a good thing? It doesn't look like a good thing.
Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
Uh-oh. Nighttime.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Oh. Of course, that's what he had to say.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better, Vichama?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malko was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Really? Yeah, you're right.
For
yeah.
all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
A more courageous way? You mean fighting, like, while injured?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malko to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news.
Other than,
and apologize for
Other than
destroying
that.
the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
I hope so. Oh, that little truck at the end, I like that. Okay. Choo-choo. Oh.
Koichi, are you really going to just stand
whatever.
there like that?
How the frick do you say
I don't
that?
know what you want from me.
The U's are so
I think you
silent.
know exactly
Although
what
her
I'm trying to say in
model's
Kawaii.
very unique.
I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just
Huh?
one thing after another with you two.
Could you hear that voice again?
They're back.
Can we hear her voice line again?
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes.
Sounds kind of
Come
familiar.
with me.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
I'll be just a moment.
Uh-oh.
Who was that?
The sister, it seems.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood,
Oh,
it's kind of a
got
long
you.
story.
Got you. Right, she did call herself Chaska's sister just now, but it feels like there's more to the story.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was
Really?
afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
I mean, yeah.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Very interesting.
I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
True.
Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's
depends.
partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
And 4?
But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
Interesting.
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what
Have a
you've
good
done and
relationship.
promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue.
When you lose control.
You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Waina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That
Oh.
sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Don't you dare pull that card. Oh, I thought you were gonna pull out a different
So,
card.
You're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
I'm glad they were gonna. I thought they were gonna play the "we're not actually sisters" card, but thankfully that did not happen.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know,
Very stubborn, both of
I
you.
said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact. So it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
About that.
If only Tone-Gift Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
I guess.
It might be in
Wasn't
a few more
expect
pieces
more
than you
venti
remember.
talk, by the way.
Huh?
Explain the sequence of events to Waina. Yikes.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Okay. How much have I got? Okay, we still got a bit of time. Echoes of Life. Bring Kachina's ancient name to Mavwika. Alright. I'm gonna TP here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna I'm gonna get a quick little drink. I need something different. It's getting kinda hot in here. I'll be back. Okay. Okay, I just walked over here for a little bit after I got my drink. So we don't have to see how I get over here, but anyways. Let's talk about Vika and then. Yo, we're back. Oh, she's still with Ian-san.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
What happened at the stadium?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Okay.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
I mean, come on. Are we
But
surprised?
what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
Thankfully, Capitan is wounded.
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Step in on the...
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well.
Do you now?
Now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Very well. So we're heading into the Night Kingdom? Oh! Do you have a spy? Hello? Okay, no, it was just a transition. I thought there was like a spy or something. Whoa.
What
is this place?
This place?
Come on, Paimon, that was my line.
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Is that a horseshoe?
This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
Surprised those flowers are so
I
blue.
suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts.
Is that a hammer?
In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Hey, I'm down for some lore, kind of, although Genshin's lore is like a humongous. Because there's so much happening within each nation, it's kind of hard to keep up with everything.
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
Again, pyrelated, how?
This fishing basket looks familiar.
Observe fishing equipment.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru.
Matavaru.
I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it. In his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss.
Oh.
He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
You can help me with my weapons?
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
Yeah, you aren't gonna beat me with fishing. I love fishing. In every type of game. Talk to Malvika. Oh, the talisman from
This is a
like
Chaos
freaking
talisman.
Streamlabs did it again.
I'm sure
I'm
you're
sure it's
familiar
fine
with
though.
this one
It was
already.
okay earlier, so
Atea was
I'll just keep
rarely
it like that.
ever without it. The talisman brought her a
Fingers
lot of
crossed
luck
that
in
everything is
battle.
okay. Wait, can you say that again? Atea's talisman, it brought her a lot of good luck. Okay. Observe weapon. Whoa, what is that? Okay, there you go. It fixed
Whoa,
itself.
this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong
Wait.
to?
I don't know if you can hear me. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I think we should be okay. I keep doing this because Genshin keeps being weird on me. Yeah, what does this belong
that
to?
weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago.
Tenoch?
Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Ah.
Exiled?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved. When the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he perished, and because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Wow. He sounds like a true hero.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh,
Even now,
shit.
his story is told throughout the land.
That's funny. Okay, just making sure, sorry. Anything else? The jar. Oh,
There
this
are
jar.
so many jars
Looks more
and
like a
potions
vase.
around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
Alchemy?
Those
Sucrose?
belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
What's that?
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Oh.
Huh?
Is it gonna turn into wine?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Oh. But not grape juice? Hold on, I'm gonna do something here. I'm sorry, some things are gonna look a little different now, so please bear with me while I do this. I don't really need to see shadows or any sort of form of this. Anything that doesn't really need to be there. Well, I had reflections on the whole time? No, that's probably what's like killing me right now. Hold on, maybe my Streamlabs will be nicer. Streamlabs, you good? Oh, by the way, I noticed we're Lumine. I didn't even notice. Nope, I think Streamlabs just hates Genshin. But it also is probably my computer, so you know, it's whatever. Anything else I could lower? Oh, that's okay. Don't know what that is. It's whatever. I'll just do those for now. It still looks kind of the same other than the shadows. Although the shadows still look good red low. Anyways, whatever. Ian-san, what do you gotta say? Oh, the belt. What is it, champion belt?
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
Great comparison, Paimon.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests.
Or the
of strength.
bodybuilding competition
This belt
here?
is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even 2 people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
How'd you put it up here? Yeah.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Alright, Ian-san, what do you gotta say?
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
Is it? What cup? What cup are you looking at? Yeah, I don't know why Streamlabs does this with Genshin. But it's whatever. At least, hopefully it's only for Genshin. Because it hasn't happened in any other graphical thing yet. I don't know. I just hope it's just Genshin. Alright, let's talk about Vika.
The powder still needs some time to settle. So let's wait a little longer.
Powder?
Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
Michi did
That's
talk
right.
about quite a bit.
The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Yep.
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
Can you explain?
Once?
Never heard that concept before.
Sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now.
Okay.
Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I would say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination.
A destination?
The future is the same way.
Sorry.
It exists
Okay.
even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine?
Yes. Not just this game, too.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Yeah, like in our
Humanity
past.
excels at living in the present. But too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
So ancient names record the past.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan?
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood.
Right.
By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us.
Amen.
And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken.
So maybe that might
In
happen
addition,
with us?
the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes.
Yo!
That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised.
Yeah. Wow, she looks cute here. Whoa. Not me, sorry. Well. So you got her outside hair and his inner hair. That's interesting. And then the sister looks more like the father. Huh. That's cute. I like that.
I
Think
turned
the
a
Starians
piece
are
of
still
my
there?
dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
No.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close.
Are we gonna get a butt?
Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question,
Yep.
don't you think?
I agree.
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together.
Aw.
One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot.
Oh no.
My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
It's so weird hearing this type of story. You forgave them just like that?
Isn't that what being a family is all about?
True.
I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin.
All we heard
Beyonce,
was
Mulani,
she
Chaska.
was or something?
Over here, please.
What did she say? She was or she did? She ended up. Yeah, so she doesn't really know.
Place the ancient name up there, and
Because
then
I
we'll
don't
begin.
think the inheritors are immortal or gain longer life. So I don't know. All right, let's see how much longer this side quest is gonna last for. Because we're almost out of time. Can we talk to anybody else? Nope. Place Kachina's ancient name. Okay, everybody. All right, let's do this, shall we? All right.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Oh! There she is.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina.
Kachina, are you okay? Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again? It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back. Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Okay. What's up?
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
A strong monster.
The Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Oh boy.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
Kachina.
Just knowing you care is more than enough.
Bruh.
I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue
Oh,
me.
but Lani's not happy. I gotta find her.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home.
No.
Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Agreed. I want to see this place.
Thank you.
No, the connection.
Be careful.
Oh boy.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The
Oh?
more people, the stronger the party.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a
wanna see
lot
what
that you're willing to
Eon-san's
brave
got.
these dangers with me. There's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Something. What's going on here? Very interesting stuff. Okay, I think we're almost out of time. Enter the underground ruins. I think I might have to end it here. Let's talk to Mavuka.
Be careful out there. I'll observe the situation from here.
I think we're out of time. Plus, I would like just to keep the next episode to fully just doing that. So, that is going to be it for this episode. So, okay, so this is just a little pre-log for this little act. So now we can get into the big stuff. Seeing what's going down here in the midnight, the Night Kingdom area. A lot of talking, but I'm sure we're gonna get a lot more fighting. So, hey, this is Genshin. This is like partly the reason why I didn't really want to record it, but I was like, you know what? I think it's fine. So, if this is what you like, keep watching. If you don't, then I guess that's fine too. I'm still doing whatever I want to do, so no worries. But anyways, that is going to be that's gonna do it for this episode, and actually for me playing Genshin today, because now I have my commissions. So yay. Let me just grab it really quick. Thank you. Oh my lord, another one for another day.
Ad Astra Ab.
Thank you
for Ad Astra.
Thank you, Catherine. I got it. Oh, excuse me. Alright, but that's gonna do it for this episode. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see, good night, good evening, or good morning. I'll see you guys, I think tomorrow, which we'll continue and see what happens within the Nightfall Kingdom area thing. And find this one. We'll find this one. Hopefully, at least. But anyways, until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Woo, bye-bye.